What's up guys, TechFS6, and today's video I'm going to be doing a video ranting on Apple. So, since Apple has had a new owner, basically Tim Cook and Steve Jobs gone, they've been changing a lot and it's been irking my soul. And these are 4 big things I don't like about Apple right now. The biggest thing is the iPad pricing. The iPad 2, which is one of the biggest mistakes they made, is the oldest tablet they pretty much have. It's from 2010 right now, and it's still out. They still sell this tablet, and it is $400. There's tablets that have way better specifications, like say the Nexus 10, that are only $300 or $400, and you get way better specifications. You get beautiful displays and everything you'd want in a newer tablet or a tablet you'd be buying for cheaper, but are still a lot better. You get a not Nexus, a Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1, which has the top of the line specifications for pretty much $100 more, and it came out this year, not in 2010, not 4 or 3 years ago, and they're selling it for almost $100 more. So that's pretty insane that Apple is doing that. I know why they're trying to get away with doing that is because the iPad Mini is a newer tablet, but it has same specifications and sold a lot. And then they're also saying, since the iPad 3 was a Retina display device, they didn't want to sell that too. Which, since there's iPad Air out now, I think what they should have done is have the iPad 3 or 4 sells a Retina display iPad, and then have the iPad Air, and then have the iPad Mini and the Retina iPad Mini. Is what they should have done. But instead, they put the iPad 2 out, which doesn't have a Retina display, has nothing really good at all. It has really old, like, I have problems with my iPod Touch here, 5th generation, and it has the same specifications as that tablet. But, and I had problems with playing games on this. I was playing Asphalt 8 today, and it was lagging a lot. So imagine on a tablet what that's going to be like. It's probably going to be really bad when playing games. So if you're thinking about buying the iPad 2, then you're insane. You should definitely spend extra $100 for either a newer Android tablet, or you can buy Nexus 7 for $200 and it has really good specifications and everything you'd want in the tablet for really cheap. The next thing is iOS 7, or the iOS in general. iOS has been the same pretty much since whenever they announced it. They may have changed the look of it, made it look more girly now. That's what I think about it anyway. But it's basically still the same thing. And another thing I hate about it is when you pull up the control center during playing on an application, the whole application restarts itself and saves it with notification center, which I don't like at all. On an Android phone, put a notification bar, and it just overlays the app, which is actually what they're trying to do with their make it look like it's overlaying, but it's actually not, because basically another application pulling over it, and basically restarts the app, which I don't like at all. And iOS the same thing since it came out. The only new thing you can tell about it is it looks different. That's the only thing it really did, and it's also backgrounds is the only other new thing it actually did. And then there's Siri, which no one actually really uses. And that's all that's new with iOS. That's from the beginning. And it has another thing I like about it. It has a lot of applications, so that's pretty much it. Okay, next thing is iPhone pricings. The iPhones are pretty high, like they have really good benchmark scores, but they do have lower specifications compared to Android devices. But there's so much money. You can buy unlocked Nexus 5 for $400 for 32 gigabytes. Buy a 32 gigabyte iPhone 5s. That's almost $1,000 if you want to get with tax and everything. $1,000 for that phone. I can go buy a MacBook Air for $1,000. Why am I going to buy a phone for $1,000 when I can buy one for $400? I have pretty much the same performance, better display. They don't even have 720p displays on their devices. They have lower than 720p displays, and they do have good performance on their devices though, because iOS doesn't not a performance needy OS. But still, at $1,000 for an unlocked phone compared to $400, that's pretty much of a difference. It's a $500 difference, more or less. Next, I'm going to be talking about the computer pricings. everything really is pretty much pricings and their OS is what I don't like about Apple. Computer pricings are okay, but they are still pretty messed up. Because a lot of the computers aren't really feature proof, because now you can't even change the back. You can't even take out the RAM and put a new one in, because now they glue it up and stuff like that. And you can't do anything to your Mac anymore. That's another thing I don't like about Apple. They messed up that. Like, that's another thing I liked about having MacBook Pro. I can just take off the back, put in a new RAM, put in a new hard drive, an SSD, anything I really wanted to do with the computer. But now I can't do that because they changed it, and they still have the same price. The prices are pretty bad too. Like, they have $3,000 to get a fully spec for a MacBook Pro 15-inch MacBook Pro is almost $2,000, and it doesn't have dedicated graphics card. You can buy any Windows PC for so much cheaper and have good specifications. You can buy like $1,000 PC computer, Windows computer, and it'll have pretty good. It'll have really good specifications, and also have the possibility of changing your RAM, your hard drive, anything you want to do with the computer, which you can't really do with any MacBook Pros anymore. And also, you can't do that with a Mac Pro. The new Mac Pros, you cannot change it at all. So you're going to want to buy the $4,000 one, which is insane to have, but it's going to have amazing specifications. You're not going to need to update that forever. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much why I don't like Apple. Those are the things I don't like about Apple. Is a little ranting video on that. And that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you like it. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Stay tuned to this channel, so make sure you subscribe, because I have a lot of videos coming out. I have a Nexus 5 unboxing, gaming performance videos, review on it, and all types of videos on Nexus 5. Also, all types of videos on the iPad mini Retina coming out pretty much soon. All types of videos on the Xbox One coming out soon, on probably 23rd, 22nd when it comes out. And there's going to be a lot of videos coming out this month. There's going to be powered with a lot of videos. This is just the beginning. You'll probably see a lot of videos coming out now on some random topics, but probably mid-November you'll see a lot of videos coming out. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.